Alright, what up everybody? Welcome back to another video, man. It's your favorite pro scout here. Today we got some top tier prospects in my state of North Carolina, right? I mean, we got Tyran Stokes at these NC private runs. Now I remember seeing clips of these, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's definitely some of my friends who actually seen Tyran Stokes when he was here in North Carolina at the local YMCA here. So, we're going to take a look at this, you know what I mean? Give our honest peer reactions, no rage bait. But you already know my thoughts on Tyran Stokes. I think he's a little bit, you know what I'm saying, overrated because we don't really see, the shot making ability yet. Though we do see the athletic ability. And when it comes to the pros, hey man, that's sometimes all you need. Make sure you leave like, comment, and subscribe though. Getting his warmer shots in. I'm not really here for all this warm-ups. You know what I mean? Give me to the real hoops. Let's see if we can point out anybody. Alright. Okay, we got Tavares, my bad. I forgot, I don't know really. We got the Javonte Ware dude. Who's that? The white boy, he's definitely a center, you know what I'm saying? I think his name's Hayden. We got the UNC commit, let's go. Dennis. Can't be missing that, Brody. If you coming to UNC, better be ready, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We coming for a revenge tour this season. Lazy ass right now. This is a lazy run right now. Shit, man. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Not too much to it, bro. First shot of the game. We're not gonna put too much weight into it, but I will say, man, that's a sign. It doesn't look natural to him to do a hezzy pull. Oh my goodness. I think his name is Isaiah Dennis, though, by the way. Oh my goodness, what are we doing out here? We're throwing up bricks like crazy. I guess everybody's starting off slow, huh? That's not your body. He's not. I'm not letting Tyran Stokes do that to me, bro. You bailed him out, bro. Good pass. Hey, man, that's that full court vision we've been wanting to see from him, though. Man, not a lot of high-level shot making today, huh? A lot of aura farmers. I will say that white dude, I've seen him play a little bit. He's a shooter. Don't really see too much out of there, but he's very undersized. Still got a lot of time to grow, though. Definitely work on playmaking, and being an elite defender will get you very far in life. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. These editors, I'm in with the camera, bro. You gotta start fucking editing some of these misses out, bro. You're trying to get that watch time up, though. We haven't seen nothing too crazy yet. Not gonna lie to you. Alright, this. Hey, man. I mean, I don't know about you, but if you can't get separation and you're the number one player in the class, bro, we gotta get those handles. We gotta get that physicality. We gotta get everything up. You know why Tahad Pettiford is so good and he's undersized? Because he's able to get separation. This is a one-on-one situation. Come on now. First of all, that was probably a double anyway, so your handles gotta improve. You know what I mean? You're driving into help. That's decision making. We gotta get that better. You're lucky you didn't steal it right here, but you can't be getting locked up by people who are 3 inches shorter than you, 40 pounds lighter than you, swinging it out, you know what I mean? This is a good kick out. You got bailed out, though. I'm not going to lie to you. You got to be able to make a better decision, you know what I mean? In the NBA, there's going to be players who are 2 inches taller than you, 80 pounds more than you. You got to be able to make a quicker decision. I mean, he's by far the best player in this run, you know what I mean? You should be able to get anything you want at will. And look at this. You got to be able to anticipate that. Good thing you find the open man. He got to knock it down, though. A lot of these players are still top tier players. They're just not, highly ranked like you, Tyran. They still got elite, you know what I'm saying, abilities. A lot of them are probably going to play in college, but a lot of them are not, NBA prospects yet. We got maybe 1 or 2 players who are NBA ready in this run right now. Now we got this Greer dude, bro. This Greer dude is shifty as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very shifty. Tyran's team got knocked off though. And you know why? There's a lot of reasons why. You gotta be a leader on the court, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all seen the news that he was returning back to AAU too? That's a good decision, bro. Who really knows why he wanted to sit out? Yeah, Tyran didn't actually sit out because he lost. I mean, we should be seeing this every time you go down. I don't know if you're trying to work on something specific, but alright, let me look this guy up. Isaiah. Alright, he is Isaiah Dennis, but Isaiah Dennis, bro, this is just a terrible look because you are telegraphing the pass, bro. You're literally staring at him, telling him to cut, right? I mean, this is just obvious, bro. This is obvious. You can't telegraph your pass like this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, everybody, you waited 20 seconds for you to pass that pass. Come on now, do you not think people are faster than that? They literally saw you talk to him, bro. Literally seen him, literally point, telling him to cut. Obviously, that pass is getting intercepted, bro. Can't bring that to UNC, bro. Can't bring that to UNC because we still got some transfers in here that will take those minutes from you. You know what I mean? You gotta be better, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not want to stick around and watch a UNC basketball game where I have to see, another Elliot Cadeau-esque game where he has 5 turnovers in the clutch. We gotta be better than this, bro. That is just a simple fix, too. Okay, playing with his food a little bit. I don't know about you, but like I said, man, this man Tyran Stokes does not have an elite shot yet. He can dunk. He can bully you in the post. Maybe he can cut. But the only thing he needs to work on is his jumper. Because realistically, he's going to be a shooting guard / small forward. And he's probably not going to have the best defender on him, but he might. And sometimes you got to shoot. And this shot is not going in. He missed like 10 shots already. But he does have, it looks like he does have a guy who's comparable to his size. Hand in his face. I don't know. It's concerning that he hasn't made 1 shot tonight, though. These are rhythm shots too. It's not like these are catch and shoot. So that's an and one. I like that. Tough. You gotta hit that. Come on, Dennis. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot where Javante Ware is going, but bro definitely is big as shit. So wherever he goes, I don't know if he's gonna play point guard, shooting guard, or center, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is a lot of lollygagging, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, what's worse, bro? Getting crossed up or doing this shit? How you get scared like that, bro? Smoke that, bro. Come on now. At least a two. Insane. Tough. You gotta hit that though. Please don't get cooked, bro. We need that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Yo, that almost gave me a heart attack, bro. Because we can't have you being a defensive liability at Carolina either. I don't think he's that big, but I know he's not that, bulky either. Look at him. No way. I mean, Tyran, bro. They called a foul on this, bro? Yeah, low key. We heard the slap. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is. This man Tyran Stokes has not scored on this man all game, bro. He's just locking him up. And this is the issue with Tyran Stokes, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't see him score one-on-one a lot. Maybe he'll get it in the post and maybe he'll have a mismatch. But one-on-one, if you give somebody his size, he's getting locked up over and over and over. Maybe he's just having an off night, or maybe his bag hasn't been that developed yet. Maybe he needs to get in the lab, you know what I'm saying? Hire a coach that knows how to get him open to work on these shots, bro. These shots is not like these are crazy shots. Like, you got to be able to finish that, no? Am I tripping or am I spitting, bro? It looks like he's tired too, bro. You know what I mean? Same player. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he is locking him up, yo. He is locking him up. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This man has not scored on him once. He's supposed to be the #1 player in the class. Come on now. Come on. Come on, man. What are we doing now, bro? Is this a dunk contest or... Stokes has not won one game yet. Let that sink in, bro. That's a mentality thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bully him, bro. Come on now. Is this an 8th grader? Respect him for showing up, but damn, bro, you gotta take it in. And we got people missing easy ass layups, bro. Tough. Get yours when you can. Hey man, see, the only time he scores is when we see him doing all this dunking shit. Yo, what are we doing right now, bro? Is this cherry pick or is this just like we're playing transition basketball, bro? There's a very gray area for that. where you can actually score and where you're actually just getting real buckets. Yeah, that's a foul. You gotta call that, brother. They ain't call that though. What the fuck? Realistically, you got the same dude that's been locking you up all game. You could get away with a foul right there. That was definitely, you know what I'm saying, a blocking foul, but goodness gracious, bro. You might as well start calling a screen because you cannot score on that man for nothing. Somebody put me in touch with that dude who's guarding Tyran Stokes, bro. That man needs to put on my radar ASAP because he's locking up the #1 player in his class. I'm sure he's not as, you know what I'm saying, what you gonna call it, popular, you know what I'm saying, as Tyran, but he needs to get put on. He's locking up the #1 player in the class over and over and over, bro. Somebody throw him like a fucking contract or something, bro.
I don't even know if I'm gonna go, bro.
See? In transition, bro. Tough. That's the next Mr. North Carolina basketball right there, buddy. Even though he got cooked by Isaiah Evans like 8 times in his whole career. Alright, let's see, bro. This man finally has a different player on him, bro. Different player on him. Good. That was very good. No, that white boy can shoot, bro. He got sneaky bounce too.
The bucket's slipping in my hands, bro. Mr. Windmills.
I'm not impressed, bro. Nobody was there. Finally starts hitting shots, bro. Hey, man, they finally trading buckets like some real hoopers, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This has never been intense, bro. But goodness gracious. Good D, better O. Finally, bro. Finally getting in his rhythm. About time. What the fuck was that, bro? Dennis versus Greer. Foul. You gotta call that, bro. Yeah. That Ware dude is just too big for this run, bro. That's tough. That is tough. You just, that's athletic. What I wanted to say is there's a difference between, you know, being able to use your shiftiness to your advantage, and there's a time and place to use it, and I just don't think the Greer dude is using it efficiently right now. You know what I mean? There's a time to be a hooper, and then there's a time to be a basketball player. When you need a bucket game in the line, that's when you become a hooper. But when you're just trying to get your team in a good rhythm in the offense, you want to be a basketball player because there's no I in team. You know what I mean? If you can't play basketball without going one-on-one or, you know what I mean, dribbling the air out the ball, then you really need to reevaluate yourself. There's a time where you need to, hunt matchups, and there's a time where you need to play in the system. And I think that's what separates, the LeBrons of the world, the AJ DeBonzas of the world, the Isaac Ellises of the world. That's what separates them, bro. It's just the mental side of the game as well. Hezzy Pool. This man don't. This man need to work on his Hezzy Pool, bro. Where the bro? That is definitely a foul, brother. Who is calling these fouls, cuh? Hey! See, that's a good read. I would rather people... Can Javonte Ware shoot? Yes, he can. You see it with Jason Tatum and the Celtics, bro. Yes, he can go for 30. Yes, he can go on a hot streak and score 10 in a row. But that really doesn't really help when it's, the end of the game and people need to get in the rhythm and it's a clutch. I'm saying you need people to shoot and they can't because you've been ball hogging. You've been getting yours, but nobody else has been getting touches. And then, they can't hit their shots when they need to and you lose the game. I think that's what a lot of players need to learn too. Get yours early, but get your teammates involved early too. Everybody needs touches, and that's how you get a great team win. Damn.
Well, that's the first one, bro. I came where I had like 3 buckets. Like before, it was like 3 in a row. 3 in a row. 3 in a row that I was calm. I was passing. This nigga was just everything. Hey, I got a question. So, hey, let's interview him real quick. Yeah, no, let's interview him real quick. So, like, let's take it back to what, April? April, what happened?
All this yapping, bro. I'm just here for the basketball, bro. I mean, there's definitely people that separated themselves in this video, you know what I mean? Some players are actually working in the game this video, such as, you know what I mean? But some players are just BSing it, and that's cool. But there's going to be a difference down the road, for sure. You know what I mean? Javonte Ware is one of them who's actually looking like he wants to get buckets. Dennis looks like he wants to get buckets. You know what I mean? There's a couple players who are actually looking like they want to win. That's a mentality thing, bro. He definitely has been doing his thing. You know what I mean? This is a mismatch. Yep. Just. Oh my goodness. If you were able to alley and just yam that, bro, that'd been insane. Finally, Tyran looking like he wants to play. Oh my goodness. A lot of lobs right now. Definitely, transition game is definitely very important. You know what I mean? But if you're relying on your transition game, I don't think it's really effective unless you're the Pacers or some shit. Where you got an elite ass pace. You know what I mean? Got a guard who's always looking up. If you can't score on this, Tyran, I was about to say, bro, that dude is 5 inches shorter than you. Nowhere near your size. Wide open. Oh my goodness. Yo. I'm actually kind of getting worried about this dude, Tyran Stokes, bro. How you gonna pull up and transition? This is considered a wide the fuck open three. All right, in the NBA, if there's nobody within 6 feet of you, that's a wide open three. There's nobody in fucking 7 feet of this dude, bro. He stops. You know what I'm saying? This is NBA three right here. NBA three. And I would say, you know what I mean? Okay, maybe benefit of the doubt he just missed. But no, this man has missed the whole game. I mean, just watch. I mean, goodness gracious. He needs to get in touch with me, lethal shooter, KD, Steph Curry, you know, one of the greats. You know what I mean? This is just absolutely disgusting on how you can be the number one player but not be able to shoot for shit. Yeah, nobody's guarding this other dude right here. I don't know his name for real, but he's just getting easy transition buckets. Yeah, this is the point in the runs where you might as well just say this is the last game. You know what I mean? Runs are only runs when people are actually trying to win. You might as well just call it quits after this. Everybody looks like they're tired. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to risk injury. Tyran Stokes been tired since the first game because he had a shape. Everybody else, just go home, bro. Nobody wants to play. If nobody wants to play, just go home, bro. It's that simple. There's no reason to play anymore, bro. Yeah, just end the runs, bro. Nobody's actually contesting shit.
Don't get to it last game?
I don't even know if I want to watch this as a scout, bro. I've seen all I need to see from a lot of these players. And there's only two standout players, bro. Javante Ware and Isaiah Dennis. Everybody else, you know, that's not your body, bro. This man can't shoot. Holy fuck. Genuinely, I don't know how this man is ranked number one. The class must be weak as shit. I ain't gonna lie. Goodness gracious, this is getting hard to watch. This is honestly getting hard to watch, bro. Half of these players aren't even getting back on D, getting back on O. Sometimes I just wish that, you know, a lot of these players had more heart in them. You know what I mean? And still, this man, it is the end of the runs. Nobody's even fucking guarding this man, and he's still bricking like too much. He's bricking too much, bro. Come on now. All this dunking, all this bouncy shit. Maybe you need to get in the lab with lethal shooter, bro. I know you got NIL bread to cover that fee, bro. Come on now. We gotta get you in the lab with lethal shooter. All that dunking stuff is cool, bro, but if you go up against, let's just say, Cameron Boozer in the league, you're getting smacked down. Let's just say that. Cherry picking. We're gonna speed through this video because ain't no way there's just actually real buckets after this. Finally gets a real tough bucket on, bro. Sometimes as a pro scout, bro, you gotta do this, bro, because finally hits a shot, huh?
That's what we do. We come in niggas and take it.
Man, we've seen enough, bro. Now, if you're here right now, appreciate you, man. I don't know how you're here right now, because those last few games definitely would have turned me off. But final thoughts on this video, man. It's not hate, and it's coming from a good place. I'm just trying to help this dude out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help a lot of these youth players out because I've been around basketball. I've seen enough basketball. This style of basketball is not gonna cut it at the next level. You know what I mean? If I'm playing against decent comp, which is Tyran Stokes, Isaiah Dennis, Tavares Tarsbui, Javante Ware, these aren't bums. These aren't bottom barrel players. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like this feels like a waste of time for Tyran Stokes if he's not really working on his game. Isaiah Dennis, it's not a UNC bias. It's no bias there. This man was actually getting the most buckets out of anybody here. Now maybe because the defender that was on him was shit, which somebody can make the argument based off this video. But the person guarding Tyran Stokes was locking that shit up. So I don't know. It just shows there was a little weakness in his game with his shot right there, man. He can't shoot for nothing, bro. He couldn't. He couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. That's how bad it was getting. Everybody else was just jogging. That white boy was doing his thing, but nobody was really guarding him. I don't know, man. This is not a good look for North Carolina. This is not a good look for Tyran Stokes, bro. I'm just keep it a buck. Keeping it a buck, man. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to get better at basketball. Be sure to subscribe to the WAP link down below. It's free. Best basketball community. Come talk basketball. Come help your game out because at the end of the day, I'm only here because you guys. And we're only going to get better together, bro. There's no I in team. So make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces.